10 colognes for men that I personally love to smell on them. This is a men's colognes channel exclusively, so if you want to smell the best of the time, then subscribe. And let's start with the first cologne. First up is an amazing new release. Let me tell you, this cologne is just magical. It's the new YSL Eau de Parfum Intense. The scent itself I adore. I always love the YSL line, the whole line, but this, they have done something amazing in it. This smells super fresh, just juicy, mouth-watering. It's got this crisp, really fresh, citrusy opening, but then it goes into the more deep and blue, oceany, marine-like, but woody notes. It's really manly, it's addictive. It's the more expensive version of the YSL Eau de Parfum. I would imagine it on somebody who just has like a semi-professional life, sometimes, maybe works from home sometimes, and wants a wearable, super sexy, everyday cologne. This is just amazing. I always link all the discount codes I have for every cologne or discounters so you can get yourself the best deal, so I'll do that for that one as well. Next up is a Michael Mallow fragrance. I've got a few, but this one is magic. It's Aga plus Myrrh, and guys, the spray is so fine and it is smoky. It's super smoky woods, it's amber, it's this dry woodiness. Oh, it's addictive. It smells definitely niche quality, but that smoke is what sells me on this cologne because it's just so interesting, sexy, and like I want to know this guy who's wearing this. Whew, so good. This is a cologne for a guy who wants to be noticed for his cologne, who wants to be smelled. And this, just smelling it up close on a man's neck, it's just magic. It's super delicious. I've got a code also for this one. It's MON20 for 20% off, so I'll link it down below. And actually, Michael Mallow is doing free shipping this month until the end of April, so it's completely free worldwide shipping, which they haven't done before. So I think it's a great time to get yourself your first or second or whatever Michael Mallow cologne. Next, a cologne that I find so good on men, and let me tell you, women have got something with the noses. It's different. Like, we smell colognes different on men. Like, sometimes I apply a cologne on me and it doesn't smell that great. I'll apply it on my husband and smell it in the air and on him, and it's oof. And this is one of them. Allure Homme Sporteur Extrême from Chanel is one of those that I smell quite often where I live, and I love it. I love to smell this. I've smelled it on public transport, on like trains, and I was like, oh yes, I'm sitting next to this person because he smells so good. It's minty, it's fresh, it's sporty, it's a bit creamy, smells like French Riviera, totally luxe. And if you think you can't be smelled when wearing this, like, ask women, because you can. Like, maybe you're anosmic to it, but like, women can definitely smell this cologne. Next is a cologne that I've loved for years. Like, what would capture my heart, you know, if a guy, and I didn't have my husband, if a guy smelled like this, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, I found my person, you know. And this is Rehab Initio. It's soothing, powdery tobacco lavender. Smells clean, but not like in a laundry way, like just peace, like a spa, but with this like really dry, beautiful tobacco. Oh, it's so sexy, so good. It projects really well as well. It's a bit spicy. You have to smell this. It's an amazing cologne, and I've got a discount for this one as well, so I'll pop it down because it's not easy to get a discount on a niche cologne. And next up, I adore this one. This is Givenchy Gentleman, and actually I really like the new release as well, the new Gentleman Society. That one is really amazing as well. Gentleman Givenchy Reserve Privé. This arguably one of the best designer colognes out there. Ooh, it's, if you love iris and you want like a slightly spicy, syrupy iris cologne that is really different from fresh designer fragrances, you want something a bit more evening, a bit more mysterious, or even something a bit more black tie worthy, then this is amazing. I just adore smelling it on my husband. I think it's super sexy, it's really different, and it really jumps off men's skin when they wear it, so it's totally worth it. Next up, I'm obsessed with this one, and it is Green Irish Tweed. I have smelt it on others before. It's so good. I've smelt it on a guy, like I worked in like a showroom before, and I smelt it on a guy, and I was like, oh my gosh, he smells so good. It's one of those that smells like money, but in like a really established way, like old money, or somebody who just like has money to spend and is like buying, I don't know, a new kitchen or something. This is a guy that works and like really takes care of everything. I feel like he's like busy taking care of everything. He's not like a lazy person. He's worked for what he has, but it does smell like old money at the same time. Green Irish Tweed. It's green. It's a typical men's cologne, incredibly timeless, and smells amazing. It smells like money. It just literally smells like money on a guy. Next up, we've got Bois et Radisson, and this is a Mizensir cologne. These are amazing. This cologne, man. Ooh, the opening is just a bit sparkling, a bit fizzy. Reminds me a bit of Sedley's opening, so a bit fizzy like Sprite, but then it goes to this like mandarin, sort of a super luxe freshy. This is your European holiday scent. Smells incredibly European. Yeah, it does. It's just like this European guy that knows his fragrances and wants to smell super amazing. This fragrance is really long lasting and really projects, although like in a soft fresh way, but it's really there. I adore smelling it when it gets really hotter. I love smelling it in the air, and man, it's just, oh, it's so good. Next is a bit of a throwback, and let me know in the comments what fragrance you think that women love smelling on men. Like, what do you know from your experience and others, like #1 cologne that always gets the attention from women? Let me know, and other people want to know watching this video. Next, we've got Dolce Gabbana. Ooh, this is an amazing throwback cologne that smells of tobacco, a bit of bergamot, a bit of lavender in there. It's such a soothing, cuddle, Netflix and chill sort of a cologne. I love smelling it. It's super masculine and just calming. This is like your marriage material man, and I know because my husband actually wore it when we were dating. Maybe it's the nostalgia, but I know some of you have told me in the comments that you adore it as well. It's one of those that will forever be a classic cologne. Another fragrance, Hermes. This one is one that if I smell it on a man, I'm like, ooh, you know what to do with your cologne. It's just fresh. It seems like this guy knows what he's doing. He wants a killer cologne to really impress everybody around him. He's sophisticated in his cologne choices. He's not choosing Dior Sauvage every single day. He's got his Terre d'Hermes also stacked for summertime. It's earthy, it's fresh, it's spicy. spicy. It smells like the warming ground, like when it's all hot outside and you're like laying on the beach, but like a pebble covered beach. This is kind of what it smells like to me. There's a bit of sun in there. Oh, it just smells super attractive. Can't go wrong with Hermes. Ooh, that was a toilette fudge. Oh my gosh. I love smelling it. It's just one of the best colognes in the world. And another cologne that I lose my mind over. This cologne, when you apply it, I guarantee you, like, you can't go unnoticed. This cologne is so sexy and really loud, but really, like, everybody will know how you smell. This is this sort of a cologne, and it is Vanilla Diorama by Dior. This cologne, I bought it and I was like, oh, this is a nice fragrance. And then my husband wore it and I was like, it smells divine. It smells a bit like Coca-Cola at the beginning, and then you've got like this tonka bean, this like dessert, not too sweet vanilla that smells delicious, but it's a bit boozy at the same time. When I tell you, you have to check it out. You have to check it out. It's such good quality fragrance, and it really is something that is just like, wow. It's an absolutely wow fragrance. Give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. This will give me a lot of encouragement to make more videos on this channel. Let me also know what kind of videos you want to see on this channel, what kind of topics you want covered, or what fragrances you want me to buy to test for you guys. As always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.